Hello everyone. In my today's podcast, I'll be talking about what really happens in social media, or I could say that how the social media actually affects you. So, I recently wrote an article, a blog post, where I had mentioned some 8 pointers, which mentions the things which I don't like about social media. Some of the points which I mentioned that I've noticed that people just travel. They want to travel because they want to upload a post on social media. Social media is making you do things in the opposite direction. So I think the normal way would be to travel, and then when you get a moment, you might click a photo and then you might go and upload it on on this any platform. Whereas what is happening is you want to get followers or you want the likes, so you are traveling and then you are uploading photos on the social media. So there are many disadvantages hidden there. Like for instance, you are living for the followers of your social media. So there would be times that you don't want to travel, but you might see that the likes are reducing, or you haven't posted any post in the recent past. So you would want to get the dopamine hit. So you think to let's travel. That is fine if you want to travel, but the reason should not be the opposite way, like I just mentioned. Then of course you are taking away the moment where you're when you try to click a photo or start recording, because that moment will not come back in the life. And if you waste that moment living through the screen, then I think you're missing out something. One more a huge problem with social media is that it's a distraction. We all know that we humans are extremely social animals, and we also want to see what others are doing with their life. But this social media usage really eats up a lot of time in our daily life. We spend our time watching stories on Instagram of people enjoying. So we start comparing ourselves that okay, these guys are having a real fun life, and I'm just sitting here behind a computer, or I'm just doing the hard things in life. For example, you decided to improve yourself and you start reading, and now you have so many books to read and you're putting in the effort. But when you go on Instagram and you watch when you watch these people having fun, you realize that okay, maybe you are doing something wrong, and you're not getting the happiness what these people are getting. But I believe that's not the truth, because on social media people are just highlighting the most enjoyable moment which they had. We are not sure that was that enjoyable or not, but it seems like that it was enjoyable. They would share picture they would share stories that they're in a party and enjoying and everybody is dancing, but we never know what happens when the video goes off. Maybe they were not enjoying, and most of the time they are not. So comparing and you end up comparing yourself, but you don't realize what you're compounding. So if you're reading books, your knowledge is compounding at a huge level. You're reading daily and you don't realize, you think that they're enjoying, and it's you get into the comparison phase, and that really kills your motivation. So I personally don't use Instagram for this reason, because I think this comparison part really kills your goals or your ambition, because you try to see what others are doing and you try to follow that trend, and you end up forgetting why you started the other thing, or why you wanted to do something. So yeah, then another point I would like to mention is taking away of your solitude. This is a huge problem with social media, because solitude is really important. That is the time when you are giving yourself and your mind some free time to connect with your own thoughts. That is the time you should come up with ideas, some your own original ideas. The time which we are in, this current times where we are so busy, we can't even think of getting solitude. Your phone is always buzzing around, and you get the notification upright and you just want to open it. If you don't open it, you feel anxious. You feel okay, I'm missing out something, I just need to open that. It's difficult to put your phone on silent, because you would think that you're missing out again. So getting solitude in during COVID times, though it has become much more difficult. The only way to talk to people is through your phone, and then you have to be on social media to interact with people. So yeah, it's getting quite difficult to get solitude in the generation where we have smartphones everywhere. Then of course there's another part of misinformation which applies to everyone that we see on social media. The thing which I hate the most is when someone shares a meme or a photo as a source of information. Something has happened, for example, someone was killed in some state, and you send me an Instagram cutout mentioning this. That really annoys me. You are just sending in what that Instagrammer has written down on that photo, and you're not verifying it. It has happened with me a lot of times that the photo sent to me, that the information was wrong, because you're giving too much power to the Instagrammer there sitting on the other side to control the information. We never know what he rejects and what he accepts in the whole the whole news which occurred. So it's you should be very careful while sending these things. Unless you're totally sure about it, never send a cutout of an Instagram post for as a source of information. Then lastly, I would just like to say that it's not your fault that you are constantly clicking on notifications. There are experts sitting behind the screen who make you push the buttons. So it's not like that, oh my god, I am doing it, that guy is not doing it. Everybody is into this. And there are people sitting behind it. They're really experts in doing these things, and they know how to play the game. They know what will make you click. That's why the advertisement industry is doing so well. I mean, Google. So Google is doing pretty well there. There has been a quote also that the best minds of our generation are thinking about how to make people click ads. So you can see what is happening with our generation. Now, a good job, if you get a high salary job, I would say, a high salary job would be, that person would be employed for making people click on ads. So you can see where we are going. Instead of having some meaningful work, we are getting into making people click ads. Well, this might be a whole debate, but I think people can have much more better work to do instead of making other people click on the ads. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Do visit my website www.arjunbarola.com for content related to investing, startups and self-improvement. Thank you. Bye-bye.